This is one of the ones that can be done a lot of different ways. Okay, since it says 40 or 72 SID, the book actually says 60 to 72. Since I'm already at 72, I'm going to keep it at 72. The only thing in here that might present a problem, just make sure the table's out of the way because we are going to have to angle. Okay. Now, there are anterior obliques and posterior obliques, and if you look at the little note, it says posterior obliques will be performed in lab. And that's what I'm used to doing is posterior obliques. That's just what I was taught on. But a lot of places will do the anterior obliques. They say there's less dose to the thyroid if you do the anterior obliques. So you probably will see anterior obliques done in clinic, but I'm just used to posterior, and since he says posterior in lab, we're going to do posterior. Okay. We're still at 72, so it should be calming down a little bit. Okay. Now, and you're going to do both obliques. He says mark right side. We killed it. Maybe I'll make it. Okay, just stand up and face me over here like this. And what you want to do, you want to rotate the head and the body at 45 degrees, both ways. Now, I have been told, I wasn't taught this, but in clinic you're probably going to see some people that turn the body and then turn the head so that it's all the way towards the image receptor. I personally like to just do it looking straight ahead. I think I don't know, I just think it changes the appearance of part of the spine a little bit, but in clinic I'm sure you'll see it because I've been told that. Okay. Put your arms down by your side.
Yeah. Seems like if you were to have them rotate their head flush to the board, it would make the spine look like it's broke.
To me, it just makes it the spine look different just a little bit. But I have been told by students that people in clinic do it. So.
Yeah.
And you can either put it on or you can put it on. And again, we're going to be centered to the C4. Again at the downward cartilage, and this time a little tip that'll help you lining it up from side to side. It's usually right through the angle of the gonian. It's close to where that is. So her gonian, and the gonian's just the angle on the mandible right there, so it should be coming close through there. And it does. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Right there's your thyroid cartilage, and we're already combed in. We got our marker on, and this would just be one that we would suspend respiration on. So just hold your breath.
But you would have to move the bucky up, right? You don't have to do it. I'm just asking just to make sure.
I forget things all the time.
I was just making sure.
So you know how easy it is to forget.
There we go.
Okay. And shut the bucket. Okay. Let's make sure we get everything. Get posterior blades. And again, the same thing with the chin, but I mean, she's fine, but you just want to be sure that it's not down on the spine or the base of the skull would be on the spine. And this time, it says film at top of ear, but because of the angle, it's going to be just a little bit higher than actually what your ear would be. Okay. Now we're going to do the other oblique. So turn and face me this way. Okay. Same thing. And we've already got our right marker on there. We're already angled. Okay. We're still at the thyroid cartilage. We're still pretty close to the gonium. Right there's where the angle is. And we've got a marker on it for center. Okay.
I just order Obliques though most times in Texas.
All right, and same thing, suspend respiration.
There's no difference.
And just a little note, I don't want to bombard you with too much, just relaxing information, but when you're doing these obliques, the obliques is what's going to show the intervertebral foramina. So if you've seen obliques, C-spines, you'll see the holes very nicely. So that's one way that you'll know that you've got a good oblique, if those foramina show up real nice. And we're going to talk in, when we did the PowerPoint, like when she's doing the oblique, the side with the foramina on it would be the one that's furthest away from the film. So when she's standing like this, she would see her right side. And we're going to go into that when we get, I don't want to give you too much information right now.